Welcome back. We continue with our special Memorial Day coverage. The responsibility for commemoration rests on this generation. This was the view of Amir Kalangel and a group of fellow bereaved siblings 3 years ago when they started a project called Our Brothers. This year, about 400 intimate meetings are being held throughout Israel where bereaved siblings share their own personal stories that are also the story of the Israeli nation. Our diplomatic correspondent Eli Hachenberg has more.
When I'm at an event with 40-50 people and talk about Jucha, then it's like there are another 50 Juchas in the world. Knowing that there are more people in the world who know your brother and the story of his life, the story of death, is important. When someone thinks of an idea of fatality, he thinks about how he fell. The way he fell is important, it's a tragic story. But let's talk about the optimism, about the life.
And the legacy of the living is exactly what Our Brothers is all about.
This project began 3 years ago. The first founder is Elisaf Peretz, son of Miriam Peretz, recipient of the Israel Prize for Lifetime Achievement. Elisaf is a twice bereaved brother as he lost his two brothers. 3 years ago, in the days following the Protective Edge campaign, Elisaf said to himself that there probably wouldn't be any more big battles in the state of Israel, and the generation on which the commemoration rests is beginning to age. And he felt the burden of the commemoration, that the responsibility for the commemoration rests on our generation. So he assembled 5 bereaved brothers, myself, Amir among them. My brother Jucha was killed on Mount Dov in 2015. He was killed when he was 25 and I was 24 years old. We spent the whole of our lives together for a year. We went to the same school, then to high school and enlisted together and went to officers training together. And he was a friend and a brother. I always say I'm twice bereaved. My biggest pain since he was killed is that I do not have anyone, no one to consult with. I can share, but I do not have Jucha.
Amir is not alone.
Amir was killed in 1995 during a battle, an attack on IDF outpost on the buffer zone of the Lebanon border. Zla'at outpost. He served in a secret intelligence unit.
Adva was one of dozens of bereaved siblings who hosted Israelis this week to keep the memory alive, but it does not ease the pain.
I wouldn't say there's comfort. I would use the word hope. My hope is that people will hear what it means to be a bereaved sister and also will know Amir. There's another person who carries Amir with him. And this is the way to make sure he will not be forgotten, which is the greatest fear of someone who lost someone, that there will be no remains of the someone in the world.
But this remarkable project transcends the personal memory, the personal stories. It has a national cause.
A week ago, I got a call from an ultra-Orthodox man who lives in an ultra-Orthodox city saying he had heard about the project and that he wanted to host a meeting. He said he still wasn't sure where it would be because he didn't know many people who would agree to host a meeting like this or when it would be. But he did know that this was something his community had to hear and the meeting was set. I got a call from someone from a Bedouin village in the north saying that he too wanted to host a meeting because he knows this project can have an effect not only on him, but on his community as well. I think the ability of bereavement or loss or pain to unite different people around the same topic is amazing. To take loss or death and turn them into something that can create life. And that is something very Israeli somewhere.
While nothing can fill the personal abyss of so many Israeli families, this shared destiny, this connecting line between those from all sides of the divide, is the core for an even stronger nation. Eli Hachenberg, I-24 News.